the training, the challenge, first learning about how to quantum shift your perspective, your state of mind, to see things from different angles, for you to be able to get knowledge, wisdom, and learn from the experiences of life, and move from the state of victim towards becoming your own healer. And we talk about different tools, tips, and tricks on how to do this quantum shift in your perspective and your consciousness, to change from the lower energies like depression, sadness, guilt, anger, hate, anxiety, to change and switch consciously towards new, higher, healthier energies like happiness, joy, optimism, self-confidence, hope, right? Success, all those energies that are positive. And we learn to identify how to do the conscious shift in our state of being. In day 2, we learn about how to accelerate or how to perform quantum shifts in our health, in the healing process of the body. So we learn about how to face the trauma and avoid the length and the build-up of energy within the trauma, for you to be able to shrink and minimize the impact of trauma in your life. And we give you techniques on how to breathe properly and release overload of stress in the emotional level, physical level, for you to fastly improve your health. We also talk about healing processes that are super rapid to heal the body, and what are those processes. We talk about the power of fasting and how fasting can help us to heal super fast things that normally will take years in a quantum level. Fasting has that potential. And we talk about dry fasting, juice fasting, water fasting, and together with other processes of rapid healing that we talk on day 2. Day 3, it was yesterday, we talked about manifestation, how to manifest rapidly in a quantum shift level in which all the things that you want in life come towards you effortlessly and in the speed of light. We learn the importance of your energy in order to attract positive experiences and success in your life. We realize also what kind of energy are we radiating into the world. We did this self-test. And I provide you with tools for you to, in any situation or circumstance, come back to your center so you can move and go forward in your life centered and have the right decision, the right approach to your present experiences. And at this way, you can consciously begin to attract things in your life. So we learn about the control of your own energy, what you are radiating, and how to come back to a place of neutrality from where you can begin to radiate positivity into your world. And as a consequence, manifest success based on the law of attraction and the power of your thoughts, your intention, your commitment, right? And today, that is the day 4 of this 5-day challenge, I want to talk with you about a spiritual evolution, a spiritual realization, and how to achieve a spiritual realization fast. Because in many situations and people around the world, there are so many paths to spirituality, so many religions, and that's okay, because we all have to follow what our heart is telling us to follow in order to experience connection with source energy. But we know that also there are a lot of distractions in the path of spirituality, religion, and connection with the Great Spirit, how they call it in North America. And so through all these years, I have also been in a very profound and very serious spiritual path that took me from South America to travel through different countries like Peru, like Bolivia, uh, Brazil, Argentina. And in all these countries, my purpose was to learn shamanism, to learn their ways of healing. And I was able to do so because I speak their language. So I was able to go and get immersed into their culture and live with the shamans, live with the actual healers, and learn how they see spirituality, right? They have their own way to see spirituality, and that's what I was wanting to discover in those years. And I did. Thanks to all the journey, I was able to understand how the people in the Andean cultures, they see spirituality and the elements of nature, and also the connection with the sun, with the cosmos, with the stars, and how they get information from those sources. And I realized that spirituality was something natural, something that was in every human being, and that spirituality depends on your connection with the spirit of the universe. And you can develop your own spirituality as you develop your connection with the universe and with the forces of life that are all the time pouring energy to us. And in that journey, I did San Pedro cactus ceremonies, I did ayahuasca ceremonies, I did sweat lodges, I did vision quests, I did fasting as well, meditation, yoga, and all these amazing rituals and practices through many years. And actually, in the year 2007, 2008, I was becoming already a shaman, and I was leading ceremonies in South America, in Bolivia mostly, and also in Ecuador. I was leading the Sweat Lodge, the San Pedro cactus ceremony, which are medicinal sacred plants from South America. But that spiritual path was just like your spiritual path, you know. It was my time, and it has continued until now. But we are all experiencing a spiritual path in our life. We are all looking for the happiness, for the love, for the light, right? And and that's what we have in common. That me and you want to experience a spiritual realization, right? And we are going to try so many things to be able, in order to achieve a spiritual realization. And in my case, I'm going to share with you what I have found until now to be the most powerful tools and techniques to experience a spiritual realization. So let me talk first about the sacred plants. Sacred plants of power, like mushrooms, uh, San Pedro cactus, or peyote, or ayahuasca, or the rapé as well, or the poison from the frog. So there are different kind of natural medicines that the shamans use for accelerating healing processes, right? For example, having an ayahuasca or a San Pedro cactus experience. My recommendation first will be for you, if you wish to experience that rapid evolution of consciousness via these medicines, to do it with the right person, with the right shaman, somebody that you believe, that you trust, that you have been learning and following, and that you can feel his heart or her heart, right? So you want to connect with a person that is in the path and that has experience, knowledge, and wisdom to be the healer for you through these ceremonies. Also, it's very important that when you approach an ayahuasca ceremony or any ceremony of this degree with a power plant, is that you do so with respect to the mother nature, to Gaia, Pachamama. Super important that you bring your respect into the experience, because you are connecting with the forces of nature through these medicines. And the more respect, the more commitment, the more pure-hearted you are when you experience these sacred plants of power, the plant, the medicine is going to hear you, is going to feel you, is going to connect with you in a kind, deeper, and loving way because it knows your purpose, right? There are also other rituals that are very powerful for spiritual evolution, like the sweat lodge. Maybe you have had experience or maybe not. The ceremony called the sweat lodge, which is a place where we come to sweat, to sing, to heal, to pray. And it's like a sauna, but it's a ceremonial spiritual sauna, right? Is within a dome, which is called the inipi, and within the dome, we cover it and we put hot rocks in the center of the dome that is closed for the vapor to not escape. And we come inside to breathe, to heal, to sweat, to sing mantras, to pray for healing. And that is very powerful too, that I do recommend you if you have the chance to do it. The sweat lodge is opportunity for you to go beyond the fear, beyond the anxiety, beyond the emotions that drive you to unhealthy decisions. Because in this experience, you're gonna feel the intense heat, the darkness, you're gonna be with little clothes, with people that you don't know. So you are out of the comfort zone. And within this place, you can learn to manage all the stress, the fight and flight mode that you might experience when you are out of your comfort zone. And you learn to shut down all those fears, all those anxieties. Yes. And when you come out of this experience, you're gonna feel so powerful, and your skin, your eyes, your body fully detox. So that's another very fast process of healing. Those are like ceremonial or rituals, right, from the indigenous or the shamans, among many others. But now let me talk to you about other natural ways to fast experience spiritual realization. And one of the ways that I have found to be very powerful is the same, and I'm going to repeat as yesterday, it is fasting. Fasting is, from my own experience, a very rapid way to connect with the forces of nature and the spirit of the universe. Because when you are fasting and drinking just juices or water, or not even drinking nothing, but just really dry fasting purely, your body is going to go through a whole transformation. First is going to detox, and also is going to bring you back to a deeper connection with your body, because you will not have distractions like food or sugars or any related activity that is about going to cook or spending time thinking about what to eat today. There is no distractions. So you can just focus on what you are feeling in your body. And as you tap into your body and you feel what's going on inside of your body while you are fasting, you rapidly experience a connection with your body, right? And when you experience a connection with your body, you are realizing that you are energy as well, that you are a conscious being. Yes, a being that knows more deeply the importance of staying connected to the nature, to breathing, to receiving higher energies into the body, right? Because when you are fasting, also, because there is not food, the body is able to connect with the subtle energies. Yes, when there is not energy from the food, the body intelligence is going to find another energy that can use, and then is going to experience a spiritual awakening to connect with what in India they call it the prana, or in China the chi or the ki energy, or the pacha energy like we call it in South America. When you are fasting, your body can tap into those subtle energies and begin to receive those energies for his healing, its own healing. So, and as you do this, that is a very rapid evolution of consciousness and spirit, because you are now receiving the subtle energies. So, fasting is, it should be in one of your lists for rapid spiritual evolution. And I do recommend you to start little by little. So 1 day of water fasting or juice fasting. If you have more experience, then go for 1 day of dry fasting, which is way more powerful, because you are going to do something that you maybe have never done before. And that is going to break a lot of limitations, mentally, emotionally, and physical barriers that you have created for your being. When you fast without drinking anything for 24 hours, you are going to realize that you can do way more things that you thought before. And that is self-empowerment. And when you feel self-empowered, that is also another way for fast spiritual realization in a quantum level, quantum shifting your spiritual evolution. Another very powerful tool that I use and I have been teaching and sharing through all these years, like 13 years already, all over the world, I teach conscious breathing. Yes, very unique techniques that I created from all this journey that I had since 2006 in South America, learning with the shamans. And I also have met many other, healers and breathwork masters out there, very famous ones, because we have this amazing network. And everyone that is using breathwork now in a conscious, dynamic, and disciplined way, we are all getting amazing results. Breathwork is free and available for everyone. And as soon as you begin to breathe properly, consciously, using all your senses, all your being into the breathing process, then you're gonna feel the benefits. That is why in India, for example, the pranayama exists, right? That is the conscious breathing techniques that the higher yogis and the kriya yogis, they use. Very advanced techniques because of their potential. But now breathing has modernized itself and become accessible to everyone. So I do recommend you to begin to practice breathwork. And I'm gonna share with you guys now something. Let's do it together, right? What we are here. So let's breathe and let's see if this is true or not. Let's verify for our own selves if breathwork has the potential to raise our consciousness, to lead us to experience a quantum shift. So follow me. I'm going to start, and you just follow my guidance and instructions step by step for this very short breathwork practice that is going to increase your energy big time and take you to a whole new level. And then you will see if you experience some kind of transformation or evolution or not. Okay? So let's start. Let's take 3 deep breaths to ground ourselves and be here in the present. Excellent. Now that you are here in the present, let's begin breathing consciously, and we want to use first our nose, then our nose and mouth, and then only the mouth. Okay, we want to do 10, 10, and 10 with intensity, with focus. So let's start breathing through the nose 10 times, and each sequence of 10, we're going to breathe faster and faster. Okay, so let's start in 3, 2, 1. Expanding your chest and lungs, and exhale, relaxing. Inhale, expanding. Exhale, relaxing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Notice how your body begins to relax. Inhale. Exhale through the nose. Inhale. Exhale. Let your body relax into it. Wonderful. Now let's breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Okay? So inhale deeply and exhale. And now begin to add intensity. Intensity. Exhale, relaxing. Inhale with intensity. Exhale, relaxing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. With more intensity now. Expanding your lungs and chest all the way. Breathing deeply. And now we're gonna do 10 more breaths only through the mouth. Breathing also with intensity. More intensity. And you can stop breathing or just relax into the breathless and just notice the spiritual awakening taking place. Your cells vibrating, your nervous system responding, your brain waves being altered. If you feel energy, that is okay. If you see light, that is okay. What you're experiencing is okay. It's just a fast boost of energy to connect you with the source energy. Amazing, right? And when you feel ready, you can breathe naturally, follow your reflexes, your gasp reflex, and just breathe. Notice the state of being, the energy shifting so fast. This is a quantum shift. Your spiritual growth taking place at the speed of light. And we use conscious breathing, nothing special, nothing complicated, just very natural resources. Breathing, energy, prana, chi, life force in a dynamic and conscious way is all what we need to accelerate our evolution. And now we are using social media and all these amazing platforms to reach you. So you don't have to look out there and spend thousands of dollars trying to get this information. It's coming to you and for free to inspire you, to give you clues, advice, tips and tricks to start feeling better now. Stress-free, pain-free, worry-free. I feel also very relaxed and happy and just content, because of this energy flowing through me. And I believe you feel the same if you did the breath work and the practice with me. Amazing. So this is it, I have been sharing today in this 4th day of the Quantum Shift Challenge, how to rapidly experience a spiritual realization. Quantum shift your spirituality to reach the 4th dimension, the 5th dimension, the 6th dimension fast, because now that is possible. Thank you so much for being here with me. If you did not practice the breath work and you did not watch the whole video, go back and watch it, because what we have here is very powerful content that's going to help you. And also share it with your friends, with somebody that can benefit from this. And if you are watching this on Instagram or Facebook or on YouTube, please click the like button, subscribe to these platforms for you to continue to have more of this content. I create these kinds of events every month, every 2 weeks, every time that I want to continue sharing this with you guys, I will continue to do so. So stay tuned at this way. I promise you that all the videos that you want to watch from me are going to help you. That's for sure. Any video that you click the button, you're going to feel benefits. So thank you so much for being here. My name is Akahi Ricardo, and I am a healer. I'm a teacher. I teach these via courses, online, virtually, retreats all over the world. I have written my book. You can look it on Amazon. It's called Becoming Breatharian. I have been interviewed in a few documentaries like We Are Energy, Living of Energy. Also another documentary called The Grand Self, Dissolving the Illusion of Separation, among many others out there. So stay tuned and looking forward to see you in our next live. Bye.